we want to hear from the man. So you help me welcome our next District 7 County Commissioner, Bill Smartt.
I want to thank Alan Johnson for being my manager. I want to thank Peggy Parker. Where are you, Peggy? Being my treasurer and all these volunteers. I'm thankful for my grandchildren. That's only half of it. The other half couldn't make it. Let me introduce myself. I'm Phil Smartt, and I'm running for this open seat in District 7. I was born and raised in Chattanooga. Graduated from Chattanooga High School and went to public schools. After I graduated, I went and attended Brigham Young University, where I graduated and got a Bachelor of Science degree there. Come on in, Bill. Glad to see you. After college, Gloria and I met at church. We got married. I was 21. She was 19. We had 6 children. Today we have 28 grandchildren. As mentioned earlier, 2 more on the way. And half of them were here today. My background politically, I started getting involved heavily in politics locally in the 70s. I managed Ronald Reagan's campaign in 1980 in the 3rd District. I was involved heavily in campaigns on the national, state, and local level. And some of those that are in this room, I helped in their campaigns over the years. I was a founding member of the Pachyderm Club, served president for 2 years. I was vice chairman of the Hamilton County Republican Party. I've been heavily involved in politics. I've served as my precinct chairman here in Westview 2. I know what's going on politically in the county. I was appointed to the Hamilton County School Board and served on the Hamilton County Wastewater Treatment Authority Board for 10 years. I served there as 2 years as chairman and 1 year as the Board of Education. Thanks to you, Claude, for appointing me to those positions. And those positions were served voluntarily without pay. And I enjoyed every minute of it. Because we should be involved in our community not for money, but because we love it. And that's one of the reasons I'm running for this position. Let me talk a little bit about some words about education. Education is very important. We provide almost 60% of our budget to the school board for education. One of the things that I'm looking for, if we're going to get industries and businesses to move to Hamilton County, we've got to have an educated populace. And I am in favor of putting a trade school in the center of the county to help train our youth to get positions in industries for the future, to bring them to come to Chattanooga. Education is very, very important to me. And I will do whatever I can on that board of commissioners to have a good relationship with the school board. And also to build a good relationship with our legislators, Mike Carter in particular, Mike. I'm also against annexation without people voting whether they want to be annexed or not. And I want to thank Mike Carter for what he's done in preventing a moratorium on annexations by cities for 18 months. He's going to go to the legislation this year and try to get a law passed where you cannot be annexed in a city unless you vote for that. We are the only state in the union that allows cities to annex without voting, letting the people vote for it. We've got to change that, and Mike will do that. And Mike, I want to express my appreciation for what you do. I'm for growth in the county. Gloria and I just recently returned from a 2-year mission experience for our church in Bosnia, the former Yugoslavia communist country. They're not communists today, but they're socialist Democrats. And here's what I learned from being over there with those wonderful people who were so good to us in bringing them the gospel. They had taxes that were ridiculous. You would have a heart attack if we had taxes like they have over there. No business will move into that community because of high taxes. The government regulates everything, controls everything that goes in that community. And because of that, there is 40% unemployment in that country. No industries, no businesses want to move there. Hamilton County is completely different. Hamilton County has a commissioner and a mayor that have balanced their budgets and have done a marvelous job, and with $100 million of rainy day fund with a AAA bond rating for our county, and there's only 2 counties who have that distinguished honor in this state. And so I want to continue that trend in our county. It's a great county that we're in, and I just want to continue making it even greater. Now, I think I can tell you, speaking now from the heart, I must say that the most important thing in my life, which was the question that was asked to me, was my deep faith. I have a deep love for my Savior, Jesus Christ. He's my example, and I do my very best in my weakness to follow His teachings and His commandments. If I'm elected your commissioner, I will promise I will represent you well with honesty and integrity and do what you folks want me to do. But most importantly, when I make a major decision as a commissioner in Hamilton County, the first question I will ask myself, what would the Lord want me to do? And then I'll try and do the best I can. I'm thankful for you to be here. I hope you'll pray for our campaign that will be honest, will be fair, and will be clean. And I appreciate your vote, and I appreciate all of y'all being here. It's great to live in the most wonderful place in the world. Gloria and I have lived all over the states and all over the world. There's not a better place to live than in this community we live in here now. I want to keep it the very best, the cleanest, the most wonderful place in the world. Vote for me, and thanks.
Thank you.